Previously on Pax Day. I also, let's see if we can harvest that. We can. Very nice. So, it's just stone. Ooh. Okay, well, we are going to get some clay here, I think. Good morning, Sir Barrington. I wonder who's building all this. A pretty big community, actually. All right, so we'll have to keep an eye on these guys. These guys might end up being the rulers of our land. I guess that's kind of cool. Let's do that. Well, that really sucked. The mic there. So I found out a little bit more. This is an ongoing issue for multiple people. It is in the Discords. I have reported the issue as well. So it looks like the game is unbuildable right now for a lot of people. Maybe. Good day, everyone. Good day, I say. Corb here, and we are back in Pax Day. Hope you guys are having a lovely day so far. I have been busy off screen doing a lot of farming, and I have been building a few things around the camp. As you can see, I haven't gotten super far in my my clothing situation, but we're gonna get there today. Still have my beautiful spear that was gifted to me by our amazing neighbor. I have been constantly farming iron and getting our coal going. Let's take a quick tour around the base. I want to show you guys what I have been up to. We have not built our home yet. That is going to be coming up on another video very soon as well. But we have a lovely campsite going. So I do have a Fletcher station here and a couple of boxes to go with it. Have not made a bow yet. That is on our to-do list for today as well. If we click on this, I definitely want to make a basic longbow. I think that is going to be way better. 5.3 compared to its 1.3. We almost have enough material for this. I've been making a couple of little things in the offset, or the off time. We definitely need to go hunting still. That is on our to-do list. I was able to make one rawhide with the materials that we had already. So basically just what I've been doing is all the materials that I have gathered over the last couple of days. I have been putting to use and actually building things now. So we're going to be making a bow today. I have now made beehives. I turned my flax into straw, and I have some beehives going. They don't seem to do a whole lot right now. I've got a chest over here with honey. And then I have another chest over here with our beeswax, but maybe we'll be able to make some lanterns and stuff later on with it that will require as a recipe. I've got our little tailoring station here. I've got a little walkway to get in and out on this side. But I've got our tailoring station. I made a simple loom. This is probably the most difficult thing to make. But I did make that. We've got some coarse linen coming right now. We've got our simple tailoring table also. I believe in last episode you guys did see the spinning wheel. We've got 4 chests to go along with that. We now have our blacksmithing station here. So we've got our blacksmith workshop. We have our basic armorer workbench, and we have our basic weaponsmith workbench. Now, there are some things that I'm going to work on today. I have a bunch of iron wire that I have been making a ton. I think it's like 10. You can make 10 iron wire per iron bar that you have, or iron ingot, and we have so much iron ingot from how much farming we've been doing. Now, the thing that I'm worried about most with this is it looks like it's really easy to make this hauberk. But if you look down at these chainmail pants and coif, it's going to be very difficult to make those, and it's impossible right now for me to make these shoes. So I'm probably going to end up making a lot of these hauberks just to get our armor smithing skill up. Now, one thing that I did notice is there is a difference between blacksmithing, armor smithing, and weaponsmithing. If we go to our skills, if I can go into it real quick here, let's see, skills. So crafting. So there is blacksmithing, which is its own skill, which I'm slowly starting to get up. We have armor smithing and weaponsmithing. So definitely something that we're going to have to work on and make those as good as possible, which means we're going to have to make a ton of things. I do probably want to end up making at least a little box to live in, so I can just start throwing stuff away inside the house, and not just handing out iron weapons and whatchamacallit to the masses. I don't know how long things are there before they disappear, but maybe I'll just start throwing them out into the woods. But yeah, I've been taking all of our iron, and I have been crafting iron bars, iron nails, iron wire, iron sheets. I do have an iron axe head that I want to make an axe with today. I don't think I want to make the weapon axe, but I definitely want to make this iron chopping axe if we can. It's very difficult to make right now, so I'm not going to try to get that done yet. We have a ton of this long wood, but I do not have a ton of iron axe heads. So we're probably going to end up making a bunch of these iron pikes. The only thing I worry about with this is I don't have any iron spikes, and I can't quite figure out how to make an iron spike just yet. It's not in any of my things. So we could even come down and make some of these blunt maces. It's very difficult, but maybe that will help level us up. So that's on the agenda for today as well. We still have our basic carpenters area over here. We've got some more of our chests where I've got some of our nails, our iron wire, our iron bars. I may end up moving these over here towards our blacksmithing area, but they're fine right there for right now. I've added a few more chests over here. I moved our, what are they called? The limestone that I found. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see the limestone. I have come across a new rock that we can mine. I don't know what I can use them for just yet, but I have a ton of limestone now. And then I've got some more boxes over here for our wood. I've got some of our basic rock over here that we'll need for when we are building our foundation. Some more wood there, some more wood items here. Still have our clay there, and then of course our iron that we are working on right now, and some more of our charcoal, which is currently burning right now. We did get this set up in our last episode. Like I said, I made 1 round of the rawhide, so I've been able to get a couple things done with that. So that is definitely something that we might be able to work on in a little bit. I wanted to make some pants and shoes, but we're not really quite there yet. So I definitely want to go out and do some hunting. But yeah, this is our camp so far, guys. We're really starting to come together. I did make a well. I don't remember if that was in the last episode there, but I've got some water made. Not sure what that is used for just yet.
Well.
But it is there if we need it. So I think what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to spend a little bit of time making this this iron. So I'm going to try to get an iron chest piece. I think that's going to be good. Get our blacksmithing up, our armor smithing up. That way we can go out and maybe do some hunting in a little bit. So bear with me. I'm going to be spending some time. I'm probably going to speed up the clip and just do a little bit of blacksmithing here. So let's just come over here real quick and grab these, take all those guys, and let's just do some smithing. See you guys in a second. Hey everybody, post-production editing Corb here. As you can see, we are starting to burn through some of our iron wire. We are going to be leveling up our blacksmithing as much as possible so that we can get a full suit of armor. By the end of this, you will be seeing that we're looking really, really good. We're going to blow through some of these hauberks, and then we're going to move on as we continue to upgrade our skill and move on to the next set of armor as we can continue to get more and more experience. I noticed as we were becoming more proficient with, let's say, the hauberk, for example, it was starting to give us less and less experience, and so we opted in for trying jumping back and forth between some of the more difficult of the armors to craft. Thankfully, we had saved up so much of our iron because we've been going out and doing these iron runs that we had plenty of iron to create ourselves a full suit of chainmail by the end of this. I did want to note that the YouTuber, or I guess whatever community has moved in next to us up the hill, has been stealing all of our iron, so I have been having to push further and further up into the mountains in order to gain the iron that we need for all of this production, which hasn't been too bad. You know, we've been doing a lot of expeditions out there and just exploring a little bit, coming across more wolves, coming across more enemies, so it has been difficult. We came across an enemy encampment up there in the ruins up in the mountains. So that's something that we might be able to take on a little bit later once we're fully upgraded. But we kept, yeah, so we just kept producing more and more until we got a little bit proficient enough to where we could actually make ourselves a full set. As we did level up, I noticed that we unlocked some handguards as well as a second tier level of chainmail boots, and by the end of it all, we were able to upgrade it. I did feel bad because I did end up dumping all of our extra resources into the woods. Maybe I could have better distributed that to my my nearby allies. I now know why our neighbor Drog was so willing to give us some weapons. Not saying anything bad about him, because he was very lovely for bringing that over and handing that to us, because he could have very easily just dumped it in the woods, kind of like I have been doing here with some of our extra stuff. By the end of this montage here, I was also able to craft myself a stone pick, and a little bit later on, I don't know if I captured it on footage, I was able to make myself a, did I say stone pick? I was able to make myself an iron hatchet, that's what I meant to say, and an iron pickaxe as well. And so we are pretty much fully upgraded into the Iron Age here. Another cool thing that we'll be able to do is throw some extra layers on top. I really like how the inventory system works in this game, where you can just put layers on top of layers on top of layers like you would have done actually in the medieval ages as a knight. So that's really something that we'll be able to look forward to soon, maybe with some of our leather. And putting a cape on. I noticed that in one of the workbenches as a founder that I could make is a cape. So that's something that we'll be working towards in the future as well. So yeah, that's what we've been working on. So I hope you guys like the finished product in just a second when I skip forward and show you our final result here. It is a Corbinum worthy of recognition, I say. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so we need to make some basic bellows, it looks like. I'm taking a little break from getting some armor done. I would like to unlock the handpiece. Let's take a look at ourselves real quick. Is there a way we can go into our actual character sheet? Equipment. So, okay, yeah, 30 defense, 46 against piercing, or that's blunt defense, 46 against piercing, and slash. Very cool. Before we only had 2 slash defense and 4 blunt defense. We might actually be able to fight some wolves now. Awesome. What is that? Always cover body. Now, one cool thing about this game is layering of armor, it looks like. So we might even be able to put some like leather on top of ourselves, and then maybe even some plate. It looks like you can't, maybe, what is that? That might be another slot. Oh, that might be a belt slot. I'm not 100% sure there. It kind of looks like legs, but here's our legs down here. We'll have to look into that in a little bit. But very cool. I wish there was another helmet slot so you could have your chainmail helmet underneath of your actual helmet. But man, this is looking good, guys. We've really come a long way. So yeah, we have got our good set of armor here going now. I'm going to put down these wire for the time being. We're going to start working on these bellows, I think. I think that is going to unlock our next phase. I decided to go over and I made our iron anvil head. So that is really what made me start going, well, maybe, you know, if we get these bellows, we can make some more blacksmithing stuff, and maybe we'll actually be able to get that spike. Because I was looking, I was like, well, maybe I'll make a shield. But then it got me going back to that iron spike, and I'm like, we cannot make an iron spike. So we've got to unlock some more things. So we've got the anvil head. So what else are we going to need here? So basic bellows. We're going to need some of that raw hide. We're going to need 20 iron, 10 sapwood. Remember, we got to remember long wood sticks. So let's just run over here real quick, because I've made quite a bit of lumber here. All right, let's just grab 10. That's fine. Grab 10 of that. Let's grab our nails. I think it was 20 nails. So let's just go ahead and we'll just grab that stack of 86. That is fine. Come over here. We'll just grab all of our rawhide. Okay, grab all of that. I know we've been trying to save some stuff for our leather, but that's okay. Let's grab all that coarse leather string. Okay, and what else do we need? Let's see, basic bellows. Oh, just the sapwood. Okay, perfect. And we'll be able to make that. I think my sapwood is, yeah, we'll just grab, that's fine, that 46. Perfect. All right, so let's make that basic bellow there. And we'll also need to go in here and make these this cooking soon. Iron belt for belt buckle and covering. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, we need to make all of this. Distilling tools, maybe just to make some beer? Okay. Apothecary instruments. We got to figure out how to make glass. So I'm assuming that's going to be sand. In our furnace, it says that we can make some rough glass, but we do need to go out and get some of that sand. So let's go ahead and we'll just make these bellows. It looks like it should be pretty close to 100%. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. So basic forge is what we unlocked here. Props. So we need planks, wooden beam, clay, and wooden pegs, which we should have plenty of because I have been spending some time in my off time getting all of this together. Yeah, let me grab those wooden beams, pegs, planks. Just grab a bunch of stuff. Okay, what are we missing? Clay. There we go. Awesome. So I do plan on moving. Oh my goodness. I think we're probably going to end up moving you over here. That should be good. Okay. I was hoping to keep all my blacksmithing over here, but that's alright. It's just not too much a move. And it kind of blends in with our other guys over here. Let's take a look at this guy. What can we do? Wow. I might, in my off time, move all of our other blacksmithing stuff over here. And it kind of makes sense. We have our well right here to kind of cool things down as needed, furnaces. So this might end up being our blacksmithing area. I think when we start making our home, since this really just is a campsite right now, I'm going to probably make this area over here. I might end up tearing a lot of this stuff down, making a little side blacksmith shop, a little side carpentry shop, so that we've got enough room for everything. And if I keep enjoying this game, I may go ahead and just buy the upgraded Founders Pack to get that third plot, just so we can have some more outbuildings. I think that would be really cool. So it might be on the to-do list. All right, so let's take a look here. I definitely want to make... This is basically just an upgraded blacksmithing station here. But it looks like we've got all the stuff to make like iron arrows. Woo! This is going to be good here. All right, where's that iron spike? What do we need for that? We just need iron bars, which we should have plenty of over here. Let's see. If we don't have enough iron bars, yeah, we got 19 iron bars. Let's go ahead and grab that guy. Run over here. Iron studs. Iron spikes. I like that it does show you that if you build it, it is going to unlock recipes. So let's just go ahead and make one of these iron spikes. All right, come on. There we go. Very easy. Very easy. Fine spear, sturdy spear. Viking buckler. Okay. Well, I'm not a huge buckler fan. Not gonna lie. Let's take a look here. And sturdy spear, fine spear. What is the spear that we are using that our neighbor gave us here? I forgot. Sturdy spear. Okay, very nice. Very nice. All right, so let's run over. Back over here to our armor smithing. What else do we need? Short wood stock and iron sheets. I don't think we have any more iron sheets, so let's make the iron sheets here. So just need to make one of those, I think, is what it was. So make that iron sheet. Very nice. Okay, and let's get some more of our wood here. Was it longwood or shortwood? I can't remember. We'll just grab both. That's fine. All right, running on back, running on back. There we go, our wooden buckler. Iron reinforced. Very nice. Oh, yeah. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Let's take a look at ourselves here. All right, so it looks like our spear that we have... Oh, that's cool. Our spear that we have is a two-handed weapon. I may end up going two-handed weapon, but that's cool that we've got that shield now. I'm thinking what's probably going to end up being smart in the long run is picking one weapon style and just going for it. So we'll probably build all of them and just play around with it. The reason I say that is if we go into our skills, We definitely want to focus on leveling one weapon at a time so we can get really good at it, so we can get further and further ahead. I thought, well, maybe we could do like Great Mauls and have a two-handed hammer, like old Bobby B. Baratheon from Game of Thrones, but we'll see. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead. We made that shield. I'm going to throw that shield in here with our other one. That's going to be okay. I might keep this leather tunic just for style later on if they've come up with like any kind of dyeing system in the game. That would be really cool. So let's go ahead. Let's throw back our iron bars. We don't really need those right now. Let's just get a little bit more organized. Throw back our nails. Okay. All right. How much does it take to make those iron axe heads? With just iron sheets? What does it take to make that wood chopper? Iron chopping axe. Very hard. Do we risk it? I think we're going to risk it. I think because we can make some more iron axe heads. So let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Well, the worst that can happen is we fail. Which we did. That's okay. We'll make another iron head. So what we need, we just need iron sheets, really. Let's go ahead and just craft all of these iron sheets here. Alright guys, well I'm just going to spend a little bit more time crafting. I'm going to get myself to a point where I am happy. And I'll catch you guys back then. And then maybe we'll even go on that grand hunt that I was talking about on our next session, which would be today. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright. Oh, I love these upgrades. My friends. I know it's just a quick cutscene for you, but I have finished my armor, and Sir Corbinum of U.S. East Prometheus Inisgalia Longres, which is our city, is looking absolutely stunning. And I have to admit that this beard coming through the chainmail looks ungodly painful. But you know what? We are an I don't know if ungodly is the best word for it. A godly man. And we can take the punishment. We're going to go ahead and jump back in. I took a little midday break. I have a treat for you guys. We're going to go and start an adventure here soon. One thing that I noticed when I came back after my midday break and going and visiting my place of work with my wife and my baby, we've lost one of our charcoal kilns. It just disappeared along with the 6 or 7 stacks of charcoal that was in it. A little bit of a heartbreak. I, in order to de-stress, went on an iron run and thankfully was able to find a good bit of iron. But yeah, it was a little bit of a disappointment here for me as I was running around my camp, admiring all of our hard work. And you know what? Maybe we will have a live reaction right now as we log in and everything starts loading in if it's back. But over there on my right-hand side of my screen, it doesn't look like it's loading back in. And it did not. So somehow, some way, we have lost one of our charcoal kilns. So we're going to go ahead and get that built back up, I think, before we get started. But I want to let you guys know the adventure I have in mind. You see up there? I'm probably going to zoom in my post-production edit. But you see that? Sir Barrington looking over the hill, longing to murder innocents. Well, I think we're going to take that fight to Sir Barrington. Let's go ahead real quick. And if we have to run and scream, it's going to happen. But hopefully it will not happen. Let's take a look. I want to go ahead and make one more charcoal kiln real quick if I can. 25 clay, 10 sap. We should have that. All right, 26 clay. Where's our extra wood? That'll be fine. We're going to go ahead. We'll have to get this going again. That's okay. It's a little frustrating, but it is what it is, I guess. No worries there. I do want to test out our new axe before too long. That is on the agenda. Like I said earlier, we made our iron axe and our iron pick, so that's looking good. But I want to test out this armor. So here's the deal. We're going to go up there. We're going to mess around with Sir Barrington for a little while and see if he's willing to put up a good fight. If he starts kicking my ass, I am going to run. I have no problem doing that. So let's go ahead. Let's get in position here. What I will probably end up doing is I want to run east. Or is that... Oh, let's get a... No. Well, kind of. That's like northeast. All right. So let's get good common ground with him. And we're going to take off if this fight starts going south. Our block is good. I do not know his attack pattern, so we're going to have to wait and see. So, Barrington, you have been a great neighbor. But I want what you have. All right. All right. All right. So he, okay, yep, nope. Run. I'm not about this. Let's go. Move faster. So, I guess it is safe to say that, that chainmail does not mean you can take on a bear. Now, I'm not good with the blocking mechanics of this game, so that could have very well been part of the issue there. It does seem to lock you in an animation. I would like to see if we could take... Jesus, that was embarrassing. I would like to be able to see if we could take on some wolves with this, but now we definitely need to get our... Oh, we've got some deer here. Definitely want to get on a... Oh, hang on. I'm concentrating here. See if we can get this deer taken out real quick. Nice. One shot the deer. That's a little bit better. Okay. Oh, well, that did not go according to plan, but thank you guys for going on that adventure. Golly, that black bear hits hard. You would think just a couple of spear thrusts would be about it. It's not like we're taking on a grizzly or a polar bear, but, you know, it is what it is. If we come across a wolf, we'll probably just have to run because my health is not looking... That's a wolf.
Wow!
Should we try it? We're only at half health. See what kind of... Okay, he still does pretty good damage. If we were full health, that wouldn't have been a problem, I don't think. So it looks like wolves are not going to be an issue if we can go into it with full health. So let's go ahead and get out of here for the time being. He might hit me a couple more times. That's fine. We should have enough health recovery. It looks like Sir Barrington went back there. Buddy, I'm sorry. It wasn't you. It was me. I wanted to test out our new armor, and unfortunately, it wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. But I appreciate you being there for my experiment. Oh, man. Okay. So... I guess that is the extent of our adventure with Sir Barrington for now until we get a little bit better armor, or at least until I can get a little bit better with the blocking mechanics. I don't even know. I'm pressing the block right now with this guy. It doesn't really seem to be doing anything. I guess we'll need to practice that a little bit more. I'm going to gain my health back, and I think I'm going to go and practice a little lumbering. You know what? I'm going to take you guys with me for that for just a second. Let's try this tree real fast just to see what we can do. Hey, that looks pretty okay. Let's take a look and see how much wood we get from this tree. I'm assuming it's going to fall down. We'll have to chop it. I've been used to getting between about 7 and 12, I guess you could say. It looks like we've got enough stamina to get through this whole tree here. We'll go ahead and recover our stamina as it falls. Let's see what kind of wood we get from this. So it definitely takes a little while to chop. Might have to wait a second here to get some stamina. Looks like our stamina has over halfway through, as this is still less than halfway. Well, maybe it'll be pretty close. Okay, we caught up to it. 79 in Silver Fir Branch. That is worth it. I do not know what these do, but I'm assuming we'll need that for something. Let's take a look at these Christmas trees that we haven't been able to chop before. That's looking pretty good. Let's see how much we get from this. We'll be able to clear this whole forest out. Only 3. Interesting. But we got, let's see these old trees that we could cut. Oh, wow. 2 hits. Let's take a look at this Christmas tree here. All right, it takes a little bit longer for these guys. That was interesting that we didn't get that much wood from it, but we got those branches. So maybe those branches end up being a later recipe item. Well, see, that one gave me 20 now, so that's a little better. So I think our wood production's about to get a lot better. But you know what, guys? I'm not going to make you suffer through me trying to get all this wood production together. I'm going to get these charcoal kilns back up and running between now and the next episode so that you guys don't have to worry about it. Heartwood charcoal, fine wood beam. We just unlocked a couple of things here.
Nice.
That is all good and dandy. So I think what we're going to do next, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the episode here, I think. Unfortunately, we didn't get to our great hunt. I planned on singing a beautiful song for you guys during our montage and our great hunt and getting all of our leather. Oh, getting a little bit of lag there. But I think that we will save that for the next episode. I still plan on getting some more hide so we can make some outer layers to our armor. I still don't think we'll be able to take on Sir Barrington for a little while. But you know what? He's our friend, and maybe we were just poking the bear when we should not have been. But I think we'll go on our hunting montage on this next episode. And I think once we get set up with that, I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of logging out in the open. And I think it's time to start working towards building our house and our manor. And like I said before, if we keep enjoying this game, I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade and get that third plot so that we can make our encampment here with all of our items and our working stations and turn those into actual outhouses. So I think that'll be a cool way to do it. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really appreciate you coming by and joining me on this journey. If you like the video, please hit that like button. And if you'd like to join our growing family, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I would love to have you. This has been your host, Corb, and I say good day in Pax Dei.